What's going on, everybody? It's your boy David Duane right here on My Fierce Wings Radio, live from Essence. We got our girl back with us, Kelly Price.
Hey,
Oh my goodness, can I say you killed it at the 360 Awards?
thank you.
Paying tribute to Toni
Toni
Braxton.
Braxton.
Like, how was that experience for you? That was just amazing.
It was an out of body experience. It really was. Like seriously, I was outside of my body. It took me to finish, and when I stopped singing, to realize that everybody, and I knew because we'd had rehearsal that everybody was going to come and they would be standing on either side of me.
Right.
But it was in that moment when I kind of realized that everybody was standing there on stage with me, and I was looking at Toni and trying to salute her, and then I saw everybody standing, and then the sound started to filter in. So I couldn't hear anything. I was in the zone.
So was that like your first time ever really singing that song, or have you done that before?
I've never done this song before. I came into rehearsal yesterday. Day before the show. And when I got off stage, and there were a couple of cameras back there, and people were asking me questions, and I got teary, and it was very surreal. And when I said to someone, I said, "Well, I'm fresh out of a 24-year almost marriage, right? So I'm like singing my, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, and I'm not walking around in a state of heartbrokenness. Like, I'm really, really happy right now, but the words are real, and I can relate. So, I was really in it. I was very,
I can tell, because I was like, oh my goodness, I had that you see, I was like, so now,
yes.
this is, how many years have you been now?
Oh my God. I was trying to figure that out. I think it's been like 9 or 10 years. Not all consecutively, but at least for the last, I want to say 5 years consecutively.
Yeah.
And then, scattered for that, going back to 2005. Because I remember being here the year that Boston was, and he was headlining that year. And I tell this story all the time because he was supposed to headline in Boston. And instead of them moving him as the headliner, they kept him as the headliner and put his band in, put his singers in. And they made Gerald Levert, Tamia, Patti LaBelle, and Usher did their Van Johnson set with his band and his singers. And it was an amazing experience. And that was the night I met Prince.
And we just lost Prince. I'm like, so, like, in this group, how are you doing? What's your favorite record?
Oh my God. I love When Doves Cry because of the emotions. Just like, and I'm a songwriter, so I pay attention to words. So When Doves Cry moves me because of the words and the emotions. How could you just like I'll be pissed off of that because I understand where he possibly I might not know exactly where he was, but I understand where something like that
puts you in a
could
spot
come
where
from.
it's like, holy ish.
Yeah, very that. But if I just wanted to kind of go to the nerve of Prince side,
Right.
You sexy mother is my joint. Like, oh my sexy mother. Ah!
You were singing so
Woo!
good.
Shaking that. Woo! Hey! Like, no, I love it. The nerve of it.
Right.
Everything about Prince really was the nerve of him. Even down to how he challenged the system and challenged what was the standard and challenged what had just been accepted as a guideline. Laws were changed because of him. I rock with Prince. I love him.
I love him.
So I'm super excited that again, like, this is an amazing weekend for me, not just to return to Essence to perform, but I was selected to honor Toni Braxton. And I have so much respect for her. She was a game changer too. Still is. People are modeling absolutely how the hell. Exactly. And then selected to honor the Clark sisters on Sunday morning. I'm participating in that tribute. I grew up on their music. So I'm going in. I'm going in.
You have such a full
I'm going in. I have a very good schedule. And then Sunday night, honoring Prince, I'll be singing with Our Generation. I'll be right there. Diamonds and Pearls,
Yes.
baby. It's going down.
Yeah. So what's going on with you guys?
The new music is incredible. It literally, I've been recording, and then not recording, and then recording, and not recording. Really just because I've been so busy that I haven't had a chance to get back in the studio and finish my record. But it's actually been a good thing because while I'm on this new journey of life and finding myself and living life as a single woman for the first time ever as an adult at 43 years old, and I'm dating and I'm 30.
I'm 40.
I'm 43.
You look amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. The music is doing something else. You know, I wrote everything from a different perspective. I was a married woman and raising kids, and, you know, in a monogamous relationship for my entire life with my very first boyfriend, who was my very first everything. And so living life as a single woman and having a bunch of experiences now, it's very interesting.
And I'm sure it has. I'm already
Yes.
being like in a whole atmosphere.
Yes.
You can just really plow out and just write on. Wow.
Listen, I just, as much as I can write about someone else's experiences, because as a creative, I can do that. But now I'm writing about my own experiences that I've never had before. And so, if people follow me on social network, I hashtag everything with "I don't think you're ready for this, Kelly." I don't think you're ready for this, Kelly. I don't think you like. That's where life is right now. But I gotta get ready for this, Kelly, because I'm showing myself some stuff right now.
Right.
Yeah.
You talk about writing because
Yes.
not a little bit in show. I love that.
Thank you. Thank you. Woo. I actually wrote that song back in 2009, 2010. And everybody knows at this point that I've been married for almost 24 years. So
Right.
My very first boyfriend, I met when I was 14 years old. But for a long time, I had been trying to decide, do I stay, do I go, do I stay, do I go, what would life be like if I walked away from this relationship?
Exactly.
And so in my mind, I would just imagine, what would life be like? What if I walked away? What if I... And Not a Little Bit is a result of one of those days. You know, if you think I want you, not a little bit. You think I need you, not a little bit. I finally moved on, I'm over it. You think I want you, not. You think I want you, not. So that was just one of those days where I was trying to tell myself, if you go, you can make it. You won't die. Life won't be over. And so that's where I was when I wrote that song. When I wrote that song, like in 2009.
So how did it end up getting to Kate for my last question? Because I just
Yes.
love the fact that it connects me with the person who she was. And when I knew that was anybody, just
Yes.
from how
Yes.
you write, because that's how I connect with music.
You know, interestingly enough, her manager is someone that I've known for a very long time. And when he called me to ask me about a song for K. Michelle, I was going to record that record myself for the project. And then I was like, oh, maybe I should record this song because I'm tired of singing songs about, oh, my heart's been broken, oh, my this, that, and the other. And we had a conversation and he was like, Kelly, you're singing the hell out of this record. You don't need to give this song away. And he was like, well, think about it. Think about it for a couple of days. And then if you decide that you don't want to sing this song, then hit me up. And I actually decided that I was going to record the song. So I'd actually gone in and recorded the record.
Really?
But it was literally I found out that he had already played the song for K. Michelle. So I recorded the song. It was going to go on this new record. And he had played the song for her and she loved it. And he hit me back and he was like, she heard the song and she wants the song. I was like, but I told you that I'm going to record the record. I can't give the record away. So it ended up being a thing where, but she recorded it. And when he played it for me, I was just like, wow, she translated it so beautifully. I even remember tweeting about him and saying, I want to make sure everybody that just support the record. It's just one of those songs that I think that anybody, whether they're male or female, can relate to that moment if they've ever been inside of a relationship, they've contemplated leaving and what life would be on the other side of walking away. And so I appreciate the job that she does. I'm a woman, first of all, so I know that feeling. And I know that because I know that she's had her ups and downs in a relationship. Yeah. And I'm real grown. I'm 43, man. I'm 43. I'm glad I don't look it.
You don't look it.
But
I'm sure you don't feel it either.
I really don't, because I'm in a space right now where life and everything about it is new, and what's not new is regenerated, so it feels new.
Well, Kelly, thanks so much, and it's
you so
always
much.
been a pleasure.
Thank you.
To connect with you. Tell everybody where they can follow you.
You can follow me on Twitter at Kelly Price for Real. Kelly Price, the number 4 Real. If you're on Instagram, I am Miss Kelly Price. That's MS Kelly Price. I'm Miss Kelly Price on Snapchat. I am Miss Kelly Price on Periscope. And on Facebook, I'm Kelly Price. It's the verified page because it's like a gazillion phantom pages out there. Y'all people, why do y'all do that? And you're hitting up the people on my friends list and snatching my photos and using it for your little. Well, that's not cool. But okay. But I'm flattered. But I'm flattered. It's really okay. But if you're looking for me, then go to the verified page, and I would love to
check.
With the blue check, and that would be me. But yeah, you can follow me on social network, and I actually run all my social network. It's difficult. I can't get to it every day, but I love it because it gives me an opportunity, even if it's just to say hi or thank you to the world for just supporting me. I've been here a long time, and I'm still here, so I really love y'all. I appreciate it.
I'm glad that the people still support you and you're still here.
Thank you. And thank you.